Hello? Is is it working now? Am I back? Finally. I think maybe my computer is just was like dying on the inside cuz um you know, playing WoW for a bit. I definitely had a fat amount of tabs open in my Google Chrome, so that may have been why. Am I wearing different clothes? I always had this shirt under, but I just had this. I was wearing this, but I felt like it was too hot, so I just turned. I almost said I turned off. I turned off this, but no, I took off the larger shirt. Thank you for the 2 month sea blossoming. Thank you. Also, where did my chat go? Like, is it just not appearing? This is. I just realized the chat. Has it been gone this whole time? Or did it just go? Let me just try to fix that. Oh no, wait. Oh, it's back. Okay, welcome back, guys. Yeah, yeah, it looks like everyone. It looks like chat is back, and yeah. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, I think I was trying to show you guys a photo of Waddle Do and Waddle Dee, but I'm kind of afraid to open it back up and have OBS crash again. So I'll show you guys another time. But yeah, I don't know why my OBS, the other one, doesn't work, or the sound. I tried looking it up, but but everyone's like, I don't know how to fix it, and then no one has answered. So I'm like, okay, I guess I won't know either. Thank you for the 13 months, Jill. Thank you. Is it the most recent version? No, this is like a old. This is the old version of OBS. It's like the old one. I don't know why I like it, but I just prefer the older one. But maybe I should just change to the newer one. I don't know. Thank you for the 13 months pick, Alex. Thank you. Pog 2 streams in one day. Seriously, I've really outdone myself. How is WoW so far? It's really fun. Once you get past the leveling part, I guess, which, I mean, I really didn't do it myself, but rather that my friends carried me through the leveling, not me. But I thought leveling was pretty boring, but post or like end game stuff is always more fun. I guess like in every MMO, like you just want to get to the end game content as fast as possible. So how fast is it to get? I saw people like get to max level in like a video in like 5 hours or something, or a couple hours, but if I were to do it by myself, it would take me forever. No, I'm not doing a WoW stream. Maybe if I like learn more about it, I will. Or like next expansion, and then I learn how to play whatever I'm playing. Then maybe. Yeah, like the record for it is definitely like a couple hours. I remember seeing it on the tuber, so yeah. I wish you guys could like witness what my friends say when I play games. You guys would like, most of the time it's like cringe funny. I said my class is shaman. Yes, I made a resto shaman. I mean, I think it's fun, like the spells in the class, and it seems cool, but yeah, I don't know. I guess druid looks cool as well. What was it? Yeah, seems like I was doing a raid today, and everyone was really mad at the what is it? We're doing that one raid that I mentioned earlier. and the tanks didn't know how to do the raid or something, or to like tank properly, and all my friends got really mad. But yeah, I mean, it's a learning process. I pulled up there's some nice people who made YouTube videos and like, here you go, here's all the things that happened in this boss battle. And I'm like, oh cool, let me just skim this video so I get an understanding of what I'm about to experience. Is there a voice chat with... No, I don't... So, I mean, whenever I raid, it's just with my friends. And then we always have, like... But I would assume, like, if you're in a guild... What Skara told me is that people split up into, like, different channels. Like, the healers will... Or, like, the healers will be in their own voice comms. And then, like, the tanks and then, like, the DPS or something. And then Skara was telling me that... You just hear like everyone flaming each other. Like some people will be flaming the tanks, some people will be flaming the like in their own like voice chat. But I don't know. I was like, well, that sounds like quite the experience. I'm not too sure, but I mean, I'm new to WoW, so I wouldn't know. I haven't looked at what the new expansion has and like is really about, but. Actually, I watched a YouTube video last night for like 15 minutes. I think, yeah, it's like a 15-minute video, but I wasn't paying like full attention to it. Thank you for the sub, Red Liberty. Thank you. Mythic raiding comms is fun. I don't want to... I don't want to know what that's like or experience it. Like, even just hearing my friends or just like playing with my friends, it's so like, sometimes it's really chaotic, but oh well. But yeah, I mean, I'm very well knowledgeable in this game, so yeah, I'm just learning. I'm extremely new, so if people try to teach me what to do, then I'm pretty grateful, you know, or they're like being nice about it. Chaotic raids are the best. You guys should have seen when me and my friends first tried a dungeon. You know what, okay, they tried to get me. I was not geared. I think I was like item level 50 or 60, and they didn't know. I'm like totally clueless, so, and they wanted to do like a mythic, I don't know if it was a mythic 10 dungeon. Like one of my friends had a key and they're like, yo guys, let's do this. And then like everyone, like half our party was like really low geared or like not geared at all. I had like 6k life. And then we couldn't do it because I was like, they like looked at my gear and they're like, wait, like you haven't geared. I was like, yeah, you guys haven't like showed me how to gear up yet. Like, how am I supposed to like know? And they're like, okay, because they thought I was running around, doing the ice crown stuff and like getting my item, like getting better items and stuff, but. I was just like in really bad like gear that you get from like picking up while leveling up and stuff like that, and then yeah, it was, but it's okay, I've geared up a little bit, but not that well, still not good, but it was it was really bad. But yeah, it was really chaotic and funny, but then yeah, I mean, lesson learned. Have I tried Final Fantasy 14? I have tried it once and I got really bad motion sickness from it, and then I stopped playing it. That's like my experience for 98% of the MMOs I try playing. So like even WoW gave me really bad motion sickness in the beginning, but I kept going through it. I think it's also because my friend like basically basically leveled for me because you know they like leveled along with me, but they were also my Uber, so I didn't have to like stare at my computer screen for that long when I would get motion sickness. So I'd like tab back in every now and then to like turn in my quests and whatnot. So, and then now I can play WoW just fine. Like I don't get motion sickness if I like turn my camera or like enter something and things like that. So that's a nice part, but yeah, I mean, there's still like I still have much to learn from the game, definitely. You're sure people will ferry me around? Yeah, I was on the little rocket ship and I was just taken. They just took me around, which is pretty nice, you know. You're interested in what rare mounts I want to fly? Oh, there's like this little. There's like a fox mount, but I think it's an Ardenweald, and I think that's in Shadowlands, so you can't get it. There's like a moth one too, and it looks kind of cute. It kind of looks like a Pokemon to me. Like it looks like a, well, Beautifly isn't a moth, but kind of reminds me of Beautifly a little bit. I also really like the, it's like a star dragon kind of. I don't know if it's like the astral one, but I think you have to do a raid in Mogushan or something like that. I don't remember. I think that's what it is. I was like scrolling through all of the mounts. Is my shirt block colored? Yes, it is. How many teeth they took out? They took out 2. Yeah, maybe I'll go look for it or something. Classic WoW or retail? Not classic WoW. You have to get all 4, you're not looking forward to it. Yeah, but I mean, hey, at least you get them out all at once so you don't have to go through it again, you know? Like, everyone that gets their wisdom teeth pulled always are so sad because they can't eat, or, yeah, like, they're hungry and you want to eat, but then, like, when you do eat, it's not something super filling because it's liquid or very soft, like, easy to eat, and then, yeah. Have I seen the alpaca molly? Yes, I have. I ate porridge. I was really hungry right afterwards, actually, and I ate some porridge. Do I play any board games? No. I can't remember the last time I played an actual board game. Really? I mean, I mean, Secret Hitler is a game, and it has a board. Is it a board game? I guess, if you count that as a board game. Thank you for the 4 months, 73 Frosty. Thank you. Tabletop game, I suppose. Never end up getting shiny Ray? No, not yet, but hopefully I will soon. I mean, I just haven't opened up Pokemon ever since I last streamed Pokemon. It's because my interests have gone somewhere else, but I mean, if I ever open up Pokemon again, I will probably do the same thing. Maybe I'll stream it again. Will I stream Harvest Moon again? I haven't touched that game also ever since the last time I streamed it. I mean, most of the console games I play, I only play on stream, so yeah. But which is like good because like you guys get to see the progress. But yeah, what about Genshin? No, I stopped playing that game after like 2 days out of release. Not really my type of game. It's a really nice looking game, but not exactly my playstyle, I guess. Am I planning to do mythic rating this expansion? I hope I could get there. If I learn how to, I'm sure my friends will be smart enough and lead the way probably. And if I like read into it. Thank you for the sub with Prime. MD, thank you. Honestly, I can't even think about how to pronounce that right now, so I'm just gonna call you MD. I'm gonna get back into the PoE grind. I mean, when PoE does come out, which is in January, I believe, because they're not releasing it for December, which is when it usually, or it should come out because of Cyberpunk or something. Am I thinking of the right thing? Yeah, they delayed it for something. Thank you for the 2 months, Axe David. So yeah. Then PoE comes out in January, which I will play, and then that's always like, what class or like what build am I gonna play? It's always fun. MMOs are fun, but I guess I don't play many because I didn't really grow up with MMOs, or like half the time I just can't play them. Oh, it's made in China. I was like MD inch NA, and then I was like, my brain is just turned off, so maybe not. I think, yeah, earlier before I started streaming, my friends and I were. It was really sad because we just got really hard carried by two players in this mythic dungeon, and it was like the Torghast. I don't remember what it's called, but it was really a struggle. Let me tell you that. It was miserable for me and my friends that were through it. Honestly, I was making my chicken sandwich and I came back to my computer, and then my friends were like, yeah, we're gonna get carried by these guys, and I was like, okay, I mean, and then it was just horrible. Anyways, Alliance or Horde? All my friends are Horde, so I mean, they're like, yeah, make a Horde, and I was like, okay. Thank you for the 9 months with pillow. Thank you. Are we gonna stream any raids? I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I feel like WoW would be fun to stream if I do learn how to play it, but yeah, we'll see about that. Does picking Alliance or Horde affect who you can play with? Yes. Yeah, I have like absolutely no WoW knowledge at all. Like, all my WoW knowledge is from playing it like past week or so. And that isn't very much because I haven't really looked at much either. How hard is WoW to get into for a noob? I don't know. I mean, personally, I wouldn't know because I haven't been playing for that long, and also I was literally like pulled along for the ride when I started playing, so I don't really have much input on that. What I can say is that if you do have someone to play with, or someone who's experienced, it's really nice. But if you're doing it by yourself, it might be kind of boring, really boring. Like, the people who got, or one of my friends that got left behind for leveling, like, he hasn't opened the game ever since, like, the first day we've played, so maybe that's why, I don't know. Thank you for the 8 months. I want to be a Wallaby. Thank you. Easier than PoE. Oh yeah, PoE is definitely a lot more intensive, and looking up everything, builds, the skill tree, crafting, all those things are a lot of research to do and to learn. And like, people who have been playing PoE for years still are like, or like my friends who have been playing PoE for years, they're like unsure about some things, or they don't know some things. I don't think I know anyone who's an alliance. All of my friends are all horde players. You have both? I don't. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I really have nothing to say on it. I just know all my friends are horde. That's about it. I do serve a super horde sided, so no reason to play alliance. I see. I don't know. I just picked what everyone is doing. You know what really impressed me is, I think Celine started to play WoW. She's like levels. I don't know if she's leveled any further. I don't think I've seen her log on to BNet ever since, you know, she did get to level 6, but she asked me if I enjoyed WoW, and during that time she asked me, it was before I started raiding, so I was like, not really, because that's when I was just going around and doing all the Ice Crown rares and stuff. But then I changed my answer after that. It just, you know, like every MMO endgame is a lot more fun. Just got yourself a tablet and want to try get into drawing. Any tips? Start drawing. That's my best tip to give to you. Start drawing. If you want to know what programs to use, there are a lot of nice free programs probably out there, or not as pricey, you know, over like what everyone uses, just like Photoshop. I'm pretty sure you could, what's the word I'm looking for? You could put an eye patch over your eye, and like you might have a little hook, and you're like sailing the seas of the internet. You could probably find some drawing programs through that way too, if you really don't want to pay. Not that I'm like there's like a lot out there. Like, I remember being on DeviantArt, and like people would have like free downloads of Paint Tool Sai. Like, they're like, here you guys go. It's like, wow, this is nice. But things like that, like, yeah, you guys can sail the 7 seas. That's how I like referring to it, because you know, what's wrong with cosplaying a pirate? You know, it's fun. It's all fun for fun, nothing harmful, you know. Like, maybe you just really like Pirates of the Caribbean, you know? Or you liked One Piece, you know? You're a really big One Piece fan. Get a boating license, like in the SpongeBob. But yeah. Other than that, yeah, just, you know, start drawing. Maybe a better direction is more like find something you'll enjoy drawing, I guess. What really got me into drawing when I was younger is having something that I really like to draw, which is Pokemon or like animals when I was younger, because I loved Pokemon and animals, so I'd like draw Pikachu all the time, or Lapras because I was obsessed with Lapras as a child, and then Lugia, and then things like that. I don't know. What's the best ramen brand? I mean, the only one that I've been buying for years is Shin Ramen, so I don't know. I don't really get anything else. Like, if I like it, then I just don't try anything else, I guess. Do I ever draw on paper anymore? The last time I remember, like, drawing on paper was when I was in school, so that was, you know, like a year ago. Almost. Have I tried mee goreng? Yes, mee goreng is so good. It's so addicting. Like, after I buy a pack, like the little 6-pack or so, I just don't get it anymore after for like months or like a year, because it's like I go through that so fast. Cause it's so tasty and good, and then it's like, you know, you add like an egg on top. It's so delicious, so easy to eat up. But yeah, not that great for you, so try not to. Scara is playing WoW right now. Really? I gotta go check in Scara. Oops, I just went to his Twitter. Prepping for... Oh, he's downloading some UIs. Okay, when I was talking to him, I swear he said... He actually linked me this one really troll UI. And then he was like, you should play with this. So, like... people tune in and they'll see like this really crazy UI. It's like a... Yeah. Can I show you guys actually? Let's see. No, it's not a deadly boss pass. No, it's like a crazy UI. Here, I'll show you. You guys are gonna be like, whoa. Give me a sec. This one, but I have to filters. I don't even, like, the thing is, like, how did he even find this? But, you know, he did. Here, you guys can look at it here. Oh, maybe I should put it on top of chat. Here you guys go. Look at this. Wait, let me pause this really quick. And then I was like, I think my computer, my like game would crash if if I played with this mod. Yeah, there's some like nice like rock. There's some music in the background for this. It's real epic, you know. Now I do play with add-ons, but like look at this. He told me I should play with this this UI, and there's just you fight this and it's just like. I mean, it's cool, but it's definitely not something I would play with. Yeah, it's really, honestly, like, it makes the game look cooler, but yeah, this is just, yeah, I don't know. He's like, please play with this, it would be so funny, and I was just like, nah, that's okay. Was that Pacific Rim music? I think so. Thank you for the sub with Prime Heart people. Thank you. You have serious questions. I don't like. If he just thought it was really troll and funny. I think we were talking about UIs, and then he was telling me that there's some troll UIs out there, and then he's like instantly linked me this video. I was like, how do you have this video on hand? Or like maybe he just remembers it from a while ago, but it's interesting. What about the Kirby character? You know, maybe it'll work this time. Oh yeah, it works. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is like what Waddle Dee usually looks like, you know? When I was playing Kirby and the Crystal Shards 64, I was like, oh, so cute. What a cute character. And keep in mind, you know, I was, you know, like 7 years old or whatever. And then it turns into this thing. Like, it like morphs and it turns into this thing. And I was just so scared when I was 7. It's cute. Okay. In the game, it wasn't that cute. What 7-year-old me did not think it was cute. So it like had a cutscene. It was like dark and it just morphed and then just came out with one eye and then yeah, that I was like, ugh. And then you have to fight it afterwards and then you can go on. And I don't think anything in the game is that weird anymore after that portion. But you know, Kirby and the Crystal Shards was a pretty fun and cool game. I wish they made more games like that where it's like combining, or well, maybe I just haven't played many games, but it's just like combining elements and stuff for different abilities. I'm sure there are games like that out there, but I just haven't personally played them or looked out for them. Thanks for nightmares. Like, I mean, at this age, I'm just like, oh yeah, you know, whatever. It's the thing with one big eye. But now, or like, past me, young me was, you know, not so much of a fan of it. Kirby games are great as kid. I mean, I only played Kirby and the Crystal Shards. That was my only Kirby game growing up. Kirby, Donkey Kong 64, Super Smash, and Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Snap. I think those were like the only N64 games I played. Oh, Ocarina of Time. And that's it, I think. I don't know what like the other Kirby games are like though. Oh, I did play Kirby Air Ride, but that was my cousin's game, so I would play at their house. Ever play Majora's Mask? No. I didn't play anything on the GameCube besides what I own, Super Smash and Mario Kart, Double Dash. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle was my cousin, so I played at their place. They also owned Kirby Air Ride and Gale of Darkness, but I never really played Gale of Darkness. And can't think of any other like I always watched my friend play Harvest Moon on the GameCube. I was so jealous because she had Magical Melody. I really wanted the game, but I don't think by the time I knew about it, I don't think stores were selling it, so I just watched her play whenever I'd go to her house. Thank you for the 17 months for $20 week. Thank you. Animal Crossing was on the GameCube? Yeah, I didn't play Animal Crossing until I got a DS. I think it's because yeah, I never really asked my parents for games, or maybe I just didn't find GameCube games too enticing. But when I got my DS, I mean, I'm pretty sure I got my DS for Pokemon. I don't know if Nintendogs came out first or Pokemon came out first when the DS released. I'm pretty sure Nintendogs came out first and then Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. And then my brother had a nice, what do you call it? He downloaded a bunch of games. And it was on like a little, what is it, DS cartridge. So that's where I played Phoenix Wright and or Ace Attorney and Rhythm Heaven. Rhythm Heaven is super fun. And I'm pretty sure I played Cooking Mama through that as well. What else is on the DS? I feel like I didn't play much outside of Pokemon actually in those games. Did I play Elite Beat Agents? There was a trial? Or like a little preview thing that you could download on a 3DS, and I played that, but I never played like the full game. Thank you for the 5 months. Oh, I played Sonic Rush. I think that was on the DS. Now I'm trying to think of Game Boy Color, not Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance games. Game Boy Advance games, I played Pokemon for sure, and then I played Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Did I play New Super Mario Bros. On DS? No, I did not. Thank you for the 5 months year support. Thank you. Did I ever play Mega Man? No, I never did. Did I play Pokemon Conquest? Nope. You only played Emerald? I mean, Emerald was a good game. I'm trying to think of other Game Boy Advance games. I feel like I played more, but... Oh, I played a Spyro game, I think. I remember playing it for so long, actually. I feel like I was stuck on this one part for a while, and I can, like, kind of envision it in my memory, but can't really explain it. I started playing Fire Emblem on the DS. Yes, so I did play. I started playing during Awakening, which Awakening had such a huge fan base. I feel like, okay, like that was when Tumblr was super popular, and that's everyone just used it, I guess. And then like Fire Emblem was super duper popular. And then I remember going to Anime Expo, and then I swear any booth I went to, because I was tabling with some friends too, it was just all Fire Emblem, Fire Emblem, Fire Emblem, Fire Emblem. I mean, it's really nice that it did well, and then they kept localizing it here, so it's pretty cool. Did I have a Tamagotchi growing up? Actually, no, I never owned a Tamagotchi when I was younger. The closest thing I had to a virtual pet was like those Robo-Dogs that they would sell at like Toys R Us or something. Because I wasn't allowed to have a pet. And then anything else was like Neopets. I should invest in old Pokemon cards, dude. That is a big money sink. And, you know, I would open some packs for fun. Like, that would be fun, but I think I talked about this last time, actually, and then I said, no, I won't. And because I was watching Critical open packs, and then I watched this, like, newest YouTube video. Some people were, like, genuinely concerned about him spending his money on, like, card opening, and, like, how it's gonna be a gambling addiction and he can't get out or something. It's like... And he's like, it's not that serious. Open a new booster box on stream? I can't. That is quite a lot of money, you know? It's a real money sink. I mean, cool if you profit, but like, if it's not something I'm very passionate, like, it would be fun to do that, but I don't think it's where my passions and desires lie. My turn? No way. Unless if no, I'm just kidding. No, I would just rather watch people do it than me opening it. I feel like I'm pretty unlucky. My luck only comes to me when I don't expect it. So yeah, if I like open packs being like, oh yeah, like I hope I open something good, nothing good's gonna come out of it. It's just gonna be me sinking in however much it costs for just nothing. So yeah, but then my shiny hunts, I'm never expecting them, you know? I'm just doing it. I'm just like mindlessly grinding, like hatching eggs without an expectation of it happening anytime soon. So if it does come pretty early, then it's like nice. But in the case it's not, then it's like, you know, it's what I expected. I have good luck. No, I don't think I have. I mean, I think I have decent luck. I don't have good luck, but I'd say my luck evens out. Like it's alright. Just don't expect when you open packs. But it's like I want to open something good, so you know, like however much money I spent, like I would want to make back, you know. Yeah, my luck is pretty, it's just average, you know? Like, I'm not a high roller. I can tell you that because, you know, I've had my fair share of playing TFT and a lot of games where it's like, you know, if you do high roll, like, there are hardly any games where I feel like, wow, I'm super, like, high roll. Like, this game was just destined for me to win from the beginning, you know? But yeah, like sometimes I like watch someone's game into like back then, and I'd be like, everything's just like handed to them on a platter. Like they didn't even have to look for it, just like there. And I'm like, how nice? How nice does that feel? Your brother got 10 Charizards. He gave you one, but you lost it. Oh no, that's very tragic. I heard that one of my friends has a really expensive card, actually. I think it's like a Ho-Oh or something. That it costs like a lot of money, but I'm not exactly too sure. I still don't have my old cards. No. After I moved out on the East Coast, I'm pretty sure my mom threw it away somewhere. Like I don't know where my binder full of Pokemon cards went. Have I ever been to TwitchCon or E3? Nope, I've never been to either. I've met my friends after TwitchCon, but not during. I never really, I don't know. Cons aren't really my thing. But I think some do look cool, but attending them, it's like walking around, you know? It's so tiring. So, you know, I just like, if they are in town or somewhere close by, because they happen to be going to like TwitchCon or something, because back a couple years ago, 2, 3, 2, when TwitchCon was in Northern California, I met my friends afterwards, but I didn't go up there because I'm lazy. You have a $3 Zekrom card? Congratulations. I owned Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and my mom got rid of both of them. Unless if she, like, put them somewhere in my home right now on the East Coast, but I feel like she got rid of them when we were moving out, so I'm not sure. Thank you for the 6 months, Mexican gentleman. Thank you. Well, I mean, I thought my Nintendo 64 was trashed after I moved, but my mom, like, dug it up after, like, years of me thinking that, so honestly, you know, it might be alive somewhere, but I wouldn't know, you know. Am I gonna stream WoW? Maybe if I become better at it. If I know what I'm doing, then maybe. Or if I, like, you know, I feel like I have a hang of what I'm doing, perhaps. But it might take some time. You can play N64 on the phone now. True. Your favorite Generation 2 theme? Yeah, this song is nice. Whatever, try streaming story games? Like, what's a story game? Like, the really popular... I don't want to get this wrong. I just remember it was a very popular game, like, a couple years ago. Life is Strange. Yeah, Life is Strange is one of them. I feel like those games don't really intrigue me enough to play it myself. Like, I would be okay watching someone else play through it, but personally for me, I don't think I'm like too into the story, nor I feel like I just can't sit there and play if I'm not like doing too much, but I don't know if there's much action in those games or if it's more about the story and it's more cinematic-ish. I wouldn't really know though. What was my favorite Gen 3 starter? My favorite Gen 3 starter, I think the first one I picked was probably Trico. I mean, I like them pretty much all the same, I feel like. I think all of them have cute designs. I think Torchic is probably the cutest one to me. Like, the first evolution, but I think the final evolution, I would probably like Sceptile. How's playing WoW? WoW's fun. WoW is fun when I can do things. When I feel like I can do things or I understand what's going on, then I'm having fun. If I don't know what's going on and I'm thrown into something randomly and it's at a harder level, then I'm not having fun. But I thought Trico was also cool because of, what do you call it? The anime, because they made Trico look cool, and he was so, you know, dedicated. I don't know if you guys remember, but they got him, or Ash got him from, like, the... What were they protecting? Like a big tree? Something like that. Yeah, Grovyle looks super cute. Cool. And I also thought the move upon level up was super... Or did he learn it at level 31, Leaf Blade? I was like, that sounds like such a cool move. And I was always excited for my Grovyle to learn that. Will I try Ashes of Creation? Probably not. I think I remember Scar mentioning that before. Or I think it was actually someone in the chat that mentioned it to me. But I personally would not, I think. How's Kuma Bear? I think he's good. I'm pretty sure he's sleeping outside somewhere, so yeah. Ash playing Leaf Lane with everybody. Did he? I mean, I don't really remember. I don't think I watched the full series of the 3rd gen. What was it called? Pokemon Advanced Battle? I'm thinking about like Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Generation Next. Like, I was just trying to think about the themes, but I got both of them mixed up in my head. Well, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I haven't watched Pokemon recently, or like I watched... Oh, I wanted to watch the new Twilight Wings episode, I think, because I saw some cool video clips from it or something, but I still haven't gotten around to watching it. I mean, I thought all the Pokemon opening songs were pretty catchy, but I only watched up to the 3rd one. Like, the original Pokemon theme song, and then the Orange Islands theme song, and then Pokemon Johto. Why did they change it more than twice in the original series. But I'm not too sure actually. Yeah, the Pokemon Johto theme is super duper catchy. Pokemon Journey is pretty good. Is Pokemon Journey the newest one that's out right now? Did I ever get my shiny ray yet? No, not yet. Hopefully, you know, soon enough, but we'll see about that. Pokemon Generations is great too. But I mean, honestly, like watching a newer Pokemon movie, I liked it, surprisingly. Do I have an Articuno slot? No, I don't. The slots I have still are Lugia, Latios, and Ray. So yeah. What about the one where Pikachu talked? Oh, I never watched that one. I just remember everyone saying something about it and not liking it at all. So I also think the Pokemon. Yeah, I can't watch that one either. Thank you for the 17 months, Cheryl. Thank you. Hi, James. Hi, Bagged Cake. How's it going? Good. Good. Just back from, I don't know how long I stopped or I haven't streamed for, but I was like, you know, I haven't streamed in a really long time, but also I guess recently I got my wisdom teeth pulled out, so also took some time for that also. Have I done any mythic dungeons in WoW? Yes, I have done. I was doing a mythic dungeon. I don't remember. I think I remember it being the abbreviations being KR, King's Rest. Is that what it was called? I was doing that earlier, and then the I don't know if it's like a weekly one or Torghast. It's like the one. I don't know. I was just pulled along for that one. King's Rest is terrible. Yeah, I didn't like it either. But the first time I was doing it today, I think, oh, someone kept dying. One of our DPS kept dying, and then he said sorry lag, and he never did any of like the mechanics for the dungeon or like the bosses. And it was really painful. He said sorry lag. I mean, he was on one of the servers where it's like he doesn't live here, but he just said sorry. Sorry lag. Oh, and then we couldn't finish the dungeon. Let me tell you, he died so many times. His weapon broke, and then he couldn't attack anymore, and no one had a repair thing for him. So yeah, and then we just couldn't finish that first dungeon, and then we did it again with different people, and then it went very, very smoothly. What class do I play? I play Resto Shaman, because it sounded like the most fun healer to play, but I don't know if that's the case. I did see this Shadow Priest or something in one of my raids, and I thought that looked cool, but I don't know. I was looking at how much the repair mount cost, and I was shocked at how expensive it was. I was like, oh, that is quite pricey. Yeah, one of my friends is that, so I mean, I don't think I would make it, but Recently, I've been looking at YouTube, and this one person really likes playing Resto Druid, so maybe that's more fun. I don't know. How much is it again? WoW? I don't remember, like 15. I don't know how much the expansion is, but a sub is like $15 or something. I don't know. Raiding Mythic Heroic is with friends is literally the most fun part, and wow, I hope you have fun in Shadowlands. Thank you. How? Oh, the repair mount. The one that I see everyone with, the yak. I think that's 120k. I think the mammoth, the cheapest one is like 20k or something like that. But the one that I see everyone with is the yak one with the umbrella on top, and that's like. It's like 120k or something. Thank you for the 20 months, Kyria. Thank you. I just missed the auction house mount. It has 5 million. Well, I mean, there's no way I could afford that, so that's okay. Yeah, the yak is kind of cute, honestly. The way it just like it like bounces. Like when I was flying around WoW, like when I was first playing WoW compared to like now, when I look at the graphics, it's still like kind of janky, but it's like not that bad. I think I was flying around the Jade Forest, and I was like, you know, actually WoW looks kind of nice, but you know, like I always see Ogrimmar. Like this place looks kind of whack. Can I eat now? Yeah, I can. I can eat. You know, maybe I'll go look for a mount. Maybe I'll go look for that Astral Dragon mount and see if I'm lucky enough to get it. I forgot what it is. I think is it a 1% chance drop? Let me go see. Astral Cloud Serpent. Cloud Serpent drop rate? Okay, I see. Still a low percentage for whatever it is, so maybe we'll see about what game I'm talking. I'm talking about World of Warcraft. It's a nice looking mount. I mean, I used my little Hearth steed for playing Hearthstone. I mean, my horsey's fine too. You have over 1,000 kills for that mount, and you haven't gotten it yet. I would assume, or have you? What food was I craving but I couldn't have because of my teeth? Honestly, I just wanted something solid to fill my stomach. I just felt really hungry. No, I'm still farming. Well, good luck. I hope you get it sometime soon. Will I do just chatting WoW raid streams? I mean, if I learn how to play better, then I think, like I said, I think WoW would be fun to play, but yeah, I mean, I'm just learning, so I mean, I guess I could get help, but also it's just like kind of hard to like, I don't know, we'll see about it. You have 30 max level characters for playing the game. Not for playing the game, but for farming mounts. Oh my goodness. My friend told me I should stream WoW, and I was like, I don't want to get blamed because I'm a noob. Hi, overthinking potato. Maybe but you quit WoW after playing for a few hours. That was me when I originally started playing, or like when I first tried WoW. I feel like it was classic WoW though, and then I got to level 8 and then I quit. So yeah, I was like, never mind. And then, yeah, I got someone to, you know, help me along. And it was pretty nice. Well, is WoW community still like that? I mean, I have no idea. I personally have not watched a WoW streamer, so I wouldn't know how the community's like, but honestly, a lot of the random people I've met through like dungeoning and raiding, they're all pretty nice. Like they're all always like willing to help or like to, I don't know, teach you something, I suppose, or they're like pretty patient. But yeah, I don't know. There's always a couple of bad eggs in everything, you know, but you started WoW when you were like 9 and back then you didn't understand the concept of a subscription. Did your parents pay for it or? I mean, I'm not really. You want to run 25-man heroic for a 5% drop chance. 5% drop is pretty nice, actually. Like, that is something I'm willing to, like, do. 5% is a pretty high chance. But yeah, you know, I hope I like the expansion. I mean, I've been having fun, but I guess they're also taking out something, which is like Azerite powers for Shadowlands, so I've heard, so I don't know. 5% feels like 0.5 for you recently. 5% is pretty good, but then I guess it's also like, yeah, I don't know. If you get it. You get it or you don't, so technically it's a 50% chance, like they all say. Yeah, like 5% chance is good to me considering the odds that I've had for like shiny hunting. But I guess it's, or like in those games it's like a lot less effort. Like I'm just literally mindlessly picking up eggs. But I mean, I guess, yeah, I don't know. 5 is high. It is high compared to other games that I've played where the percentage is like 0.03% chance or like lower. Like, yeah, I'll take 5%. Yeah. Imagine if you're doing a 5% shiny hunt, but you only have 1 chance per week. Yeah, that's also, you know, but yeah. Thank you for the 7 months, Beer. Thank you. Do you think WoW would be fun solo? I feel like, personally, no. I would not have fun playing it solo. Maybe you could make friends along the way. I'm pretty sure it would probably be easy to find friends or like a guild. Or actually, people in WoW always spam me like, looking for new players, or they'll like even invite you randomly. They'll be like, looking for new players, new friendly guild smiley face. Like sometimes you get those PMs if you're like not in a guild or something. Or maybe you could I don't know, maybe if I play WoW and stream it. Oh, I see Scar streaming it right now actually. Maybe you'll find some people to play with here. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like people are generally pretty nice in MMOs, but maybe not. I don't know. Ever played Destiny? I tried it for a little bit and then I got motion sickness, so I stopped playing it. Am I a fan of Jujutsu Kaisen? I still have yet to watch the first episode. I said I would. I have it open in the tab, but I just haven't found the downtime to watch the anime. Because if I do want to start watching it, it's gonna be all at once. Or like, how many episodes does it have? Like 4, 5 right now? So, yeah. It has 8? Yeah, I mean, definitely it'd take 8 episodes would take me more than like one sitting of me eating, which me eating usually takes like 5 minutes or less. So yeah. Do I play League? Yeah, I do play League, but I haven't been playing much recently. I've just been playing, wow. Play that's fast. I mean, for larger meals, it probably takes me longer, but when I eat at home, I just like eating, I like grabbing things that are like easy to eat, and I'll just like eat at my PC while I'm eating. Or while I'm playing games. I'll eat for like really shortly, and then I'll go put away my food, and then I'll play again. So it's very fast. I feel like actually even back home at the East Coast, I'm like either in a lobby with people, or like I've been planning to play games, or I am playing games. I'm just like, hold on, be right back. I gotta go eat. I go downstairs. My parents just have like my mom has made dinner, and I eat at the speed of light, and then I'm like, yes, that was very great, and then I go. Actually, no. Usually, I wait for my dad also eats very fast, so I wait until my dad's done eating, and then I go back to, because it's like, you know, it's considered rude if you leave the table first. Like you should wait for, I should at least wait for my dad to finish. So I have to wait until he finishes eating, and then I'm let go. Thank you for the sub with Prime, Dekim. Thank you, thank you. You hated that rule. I mean, yeah, I was always impatient when I was younger, but now I'm just like my friends will wait, so I'm not in a rush. And it doesn't take that long either, because my dad's pretty fast at eating. I feel like all my friends' dads like eat a lot too. Every dad that I know likes snacking a lot. My dad loves to snack. My mom, not so much, but my dad, he just snacks on like anything and everything that it's in our kitchen. Would I ever do a cooking stream? Maybe if I lived by myself. But I feel like, I don't know, like there's nothing to really, if I did anything cooking related, I think it'd be like a cooking video, but I don't think I would do a cooking stream, because setting that up sounds not fun, so I don't think I would do that. Also, I feel like cooking videos are more nice to look at, while cooking streams, I feel like you would have to like get specific angles set up, and yeah, I'm not trying to do that. The only setup I'm trying to do is my webcam on my monitor, and that's about it. Cause yeah. Is that what I'll be uploading my YouTube channel? I don't know. Guess I would upload that Q&A video, but other than that, not too sure what I would do. We shall see. I don't know when I'll even upload to it, but yeah, we'll see. Oh, I do have something that I feel like would make me stream more as well. And maybe, you know, I remembered this, so maybe I will stream like WoW and games more often, because you know how like back then, when I would draw, sometimes I'd have like a little drawing of myself, or like I talked about this before, but I finally finished the drawing, and then someone's animating it for me, so Now I'll have like a little mini version, mini 2D version of myself. I don't think it's quite like a VTuber, but it's just more like me, but in small form. So I can just stream whenever I feel like. It's definitely like it's not what do you call it? I think it'll open and like the mouth will move whenever I talk, but blinking it's just like a solid like singular animation that they put in. But what is cool is that it'll move my mouse when I move I have like a mouse keyboard and then I also have a tablet, so it's like if I'm drawing then the tablet will move according to like wherever I'm drawing, and then like if I'm pressing my keyboard it'll show that, and then my mouse as well. So I think that's pretty cool, but does not having a cam help you stream? I think it's much more convenient because it's like sometimes like when you're, I don't know, like when people see you, they can see like your reactions, your face, like everything. They're just like things that you're more aware about or like pay attention to or like have to keep in mind. But it's just like more comfortable to not use a camera. I feel like, yeah, it's just no eyes on you versus eyes on you. I think that's a pretty big difference in terms of like comfort and stuff. What song is this? This is a Happy Home Designer Interior Designing from Animal Crossing. I don't stream because I have to use the camera. No, it's not that, but just more like, I guess like one reason of it, it's like something I don't think I'll ever get used to. Maybe it's because I don't stream that often to begin with, but I just never found the idea of people or like having someone watch me while I'm doing something very nice. Like even like if someone's watching me play a game from like behind, or like they're like looking at me, or not me but like my monitor, or if I'm drawing and like someone's like looking at it, it's like I don't like to be watched much. Behind is so much worse. Yeah, I guess so. It's like you don't know what their expression is or like how they're reacting. You can only just imagine, but you just know that they're watching you. Who likes being watched? I mean, yeah, some people don't mind it, you know, or like they're used to it, or they become used to it because it's just, you know, if they are a streamer or someone who's on camera very often. Not saying that it's any comfortable, but they probably just get used to it, or they're like better at handling it, but I definitely am not, so yeah. Behind me is nothing but my bed. Thank you for the sub with Farm of the Magician. Thank you. I mean, I don't look at who watches me, or like I don't look at how many people are watching me either. The only thing that I see is like my YouTube video playing right now, because it's like I feel like it'd be distracting to look at. But yeah, I don't know, like streaming also just that the general nature of like how I do things. Like when I play games, I like playing games with my friends, and then I'm not much of a solo gamer. If I was a solo gamer, I'd probably be streaming games like a ton, but for me, I just enjoy, you know, how my friends are, but then, you know, I don't, like if they don't enjoy being on stream, like I feel like they don't mind if you tell them beforehand that you're streaming, but also like changes how they are. Like they'll be more mindful about what they say or like how they react, so it's not gonna exactly be the same. which wouldn't be as fun. So I just prefer to like separate it throughout then. You get that a lot when people watch you draw. You get so much anxiety. Yeah, I don't like it when people watch me draw too much. I feel like it's different. Like if I have my camera off and I'm drawing, I feel like I can concentrate. But if like I see my camera's on, it just makes my mind wander a bit more. Don't I play Pokemon still? I mean, yeah, like single player or like console games. I mean, like I just play solo all the time. But like PC games that require multiple people, or you know, you can queue up with multiple people. I always play with my friends. So yeah. How tall am I? How tall do I look? I mean, I'm not very tall, let me tell you. I mean, if you've seen me next to people, then you probably have a good idea of how tall I am. 6 feet? Thanks. Very close, actually. 6 feet. 4'11"? I'm not 4'11", thank you very much. Nothing wrong with being small, but I am not. I would say I'm pretty average height for a girl, probably. I wish I were 5'6", but I'm 5'3". 5'3", or would I want to be 6 feet? You know, there are probably a lot of benefits for being tall. My long fingers make me look. I have long fingers. I feel like they're just normal length. Maybe my hands are kind of large, but I don't know. I like whenever like I think Celine's hands, like when I compare, I'm pretty sure her hands like come here, like she has small hands, but she has long slender fingers. But my hands are I don't know. I think my mom's hand and my hand size are like the same too. At least I don't have sausage fingers. My mom would always say my fingers are gonna get fat from like cracking my fingers all the time, but that never that never scared me away from doing it. My mom, I would just say I don't care. I just like the feeling of it anyway, just all the time. Your parents try to stop that too? Yeah, I crack them so easily. Yeah, I feel like I can crack like almost a lot of things. Like I can crack my fingers, I can crack my thumbs, my wrists. Not really my shoulders, like my back, my neck. Do my knees crack? Yeah, if I haven't been moving around much, if I'm like sitting in my computer chair all day and I get up, sometimes my knees crack. Or if I've been sitting down on the floor like crisscross applesauce. You heard it's bad for your fingers and long thumb? Yeah, like some people crack their thumb like right here. I don't know how they do it. I mean, I can crack if it goes like, if I can like do this, but I mean, I just cracked my fingers, so I can't do it again. Getting old? I mean, I feel like my body has always felt this way. I feel like mentally I'm getting old for sure. Like, I'm much more forgetful than I was a couple years ago. Or like my attention span. It used to be so good, but nowadays I like blank out so easily, or more often than usual. I'm like, wow, what am I becoming? But maybe that's just how it is, and like everything is just quick, and yeah, just short attention span. I don't know. Don't forget to stretch. I stretch every now and then, so I'm good. You crack your shoulders and upper back a lot. I really need my upper back cracked by like a chiropractor or something, or like my whole back. I feel like that would just make my life a little nicer, honestly. But I think recently my area, like a lot of some things have closed again because like we're in purple now or something like that. Code purple. I don't know what it's called, but they're like closing gyms again and such because the cases have been rising up or something. So I was like, okay. I mean, I didn't go outside anyways, but very sad that things are spiking up again. Did I tune into GlitchCon last weekend? What's GlitchCon? That was I think I saw some people playing in that, I think. Gyms weren't already closed. They like reopened recently and then they closed again. But yeah, I mean, can't say I'm not surprised. It's like the TwitchCon equivalent for this year. Oh, I see. Yeah, I think I saw some people playing it for like League. They had events for everything, like League, Valorant, Fall Guys, and whatnot. I think I saw that happen, but I mean, I didn't really tune into it that much. I think I like quickly glanced or like watched a couple of minutes of people playing in it here and there. Too busy playing WoW. Yeah, I like hardly open up Twitch. I think I'm usually either on League or WoW. It's one or the other. Thank you for the 8 months. Well done. Thank you. The Fall Guys tourney was a fiasco. Yeah. I opened up Twitter one day and then I didn't know what happened until I looked at Twitter and then I was like, oh, I see. Very interesting, but I mean, I don't really know much about it. Play with Scar, he's playing WoW right now. I mean, Scar's already... I mean, I know a lot of people are gonna start playing WoW or they're planning on playing together. I don't know if I'll be in the same server as them, but I feel like you only need to be on the same server for specific things. I feel like you don't have to be on the same server though. He will help me. I mean, I think my friends do a good job of helping me too, so I'm okay. But if he ever does want to play, I mean, I'm down to play. Whatever, stream WoW. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, chopstick's nice. I'm not thirsty, but it's just that my mouth gets, or my lips get really dry if I talk a lot. But if not, then it's fine. Like, if I'm sitting at my computer, not streaming, my lips don't get they don't get dry at all. But since I'm like talking away, it gets, yeah. Have I watched any good movies recently? No, I haven't. I haven't watched a movie in quite some time. Maybe it's been a couple of months. Nothing new in particular though. I think the last movie I watched was on Netflix. But it was an older movie. I can't remember the title of it. I watched one episode of Queen's Gambit. Those are like the only things that I've recently watched. Basically. You can play Cross Realm anyways. Even for Mythic Plus. I'm not sure. I thought someone told me that if you want to do Mythic Plus, you have to be on the same server, but maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Queen's Gambit. So that's why I thought the first episode was pretty interesting, and I was watching it with a friend, but we haven't continued past episode 1 ever since, so yeah. I think we're the same server to a certain extent. I see, I see. Yeah, I don't know if they will be doing that or not, but we'll see. I mean, everyone who has watched Queen's Gambit, I've never heard anything bad from it. Everyone just says something like they totally loved it. So, yeah. I mean, that probably means something about it. Everyone's always raving about like the cinematography or the coloring or the plot or how it was shot. So I mean, it must be good. But I don't know if I'll continue watching it. Definitely it had a good first episode, I'd say. Do I kind of miss school? No, not really right now. I mean, the only thing I would miss about school is schedule, I guess. Just like having, having like a routine. Because it just I feel like a human when I'm in school, or if I have like a, daily routine. But I don't miss doing work, school work. But it was nice learning, and wasn't. I always took away something new every single time I went to class, so that was a nice thing. But waking up, early in the morning and being super cold, and so I would take the BART to the city to go to school. Yeah, I don't miss that. It's very crowded at every single time I take it, which is like at 6 a.m. or so, which everyone's going there for work, so you're just like, and then I would come back I mean, it depends on how many classes I had that day, but like come back at 6 p.m. or like my class would end at like 6 something, and then yeah. Also extremely crowded. What was my hardest class? Probably environment modeling. I really didn't enjoy environment modeling much, but then again, I just never really liked doing environments in general, even with like drawing. The city smells like poop. I mean, yeah, some parts of the city where you walk around, it does smell pretty bad, so it's not very nice for your nose. Hi, Simon. Have you tried the new Apex season? I've played like 4 games on the new map. It's pretty interesting. The cars give me motion sickness. I can't look if someone's driving or if I'm in the car and they're driving me around, but other than that, it's pretty fun. I mean, I would play it again, but I just, when my friends will play it again, I just don't know. You hate the cars? I think they're pretty funny. Hi, Kagakiri. They have an art station? No. I feel like, I don't know. Art station isn't like something I really browse or use. I feel like it is good to have one, but I don't know if I would upload anything on there. It's kind of intimidating. Like all of my stuff that I usually work on is casual, so like uploading there seems it's intimidating. How's the YouTube stuff coming along? I mean, I haven't done anything ever since I uploaded something to it. Not too much. Our station feels like professional. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people post their work there, and it's really nice to see. And they'll like always post their process, and that's also really cool to learn from as well. What am I doing for Thanksgiving? I don't know if I'm doing anything with my friends, but I do know. Oh yeah, actually, not on Thanksgiving, but on Thanksgiving week, I think someone is visiting a friend, and also I think my brother's girlfriend is coming over, so we will probably make Thanksgiving dinner. What did we plan on? We planned on making mashed potatoes. I also said I really wanted stuffing, so we're gonna have some stuffing, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese. I don't remember what else we said we wanted to eat. Not, I think my brother we wanted to get like a smaller amount of like a turkey and ham because we're not too big. I mean, I personally don't really like turkey that much, and ham's just like okay. I mean, I love turkey deli meat, you know, like sliced up thin oven roasted turkey. I love that, but like a turkey on Thanksgiving, I'm not. It's like okay, you know. I'd rather have chicken. My brother even joked around. He was just like, you know, should we just have chicken instead of turkey on Thanksgiving? I was like, I mean, I wouldn't mind at all. Like that would taste better to me, but you know. Thank you for the 2 months. Thank you. You can't go wrong with chicken. Honestly, you've never had a perfectly cooked turkey then? I mean, I feel like I'm not missing out on much for turkey, but you know, that's fine. Thank you for gifting us up to Simon Chosen. Thank you. I feel like it's just too much as like the turkey's too large. Yeah, I don't want to eat that much, and like how am I supposed to? I guess there's leftovers. I don't know about you guys, but every time I have Thanksgiving leftovers, I feel so bad. Maybe because it's so heavy. Like the day after Thanksgiving, I'll have Thanksgiving leftovers, and I don't feel like moving. But maybe it's also because previously on Thanksgiving Day, I ate a large amount as well. So that could also be the reason why. But yeah. Thank you for the 6 months skedaddle. Thank you. Leftovers, what's that? I mean, yeah. Honestly, I think I started liking Thanksgiving like meals more after I grew up. So like when me, my brother, and my cousins, you know, learned how to cook, I think that's when I started enjoying Thanksgiving meals much more because they would taste better. Not that like it's just I don't feel like our parents really like cared to look up how to make, you know, some Thanksgiving foods. It would just be like kind of plain, or like, you know, they wouldn't really make gravy. They would just like buy gravy from the store, or like they would just throw whatever in the oven and hope it turns out well. But it's like, you know, the meat's dry, and then like the ham is usually something you can never fail. Like ham usually is just like always okay. And then telling my mom right now, I mean, I was having things. I'm pretty sure if I asked my cousins, they would think the same thing. Like after we've all grown up, Thanksgiving meals taste so much better because we can cook. But yeah, thank you for the 2 months legendary noodles. But that's probably because we look up how to cook them. Your family does duck? Duck sounds good actually. And thank you for the sub with Prime Lamarcus. Thank you. I mean, I don't think my mom would care. Honestly, my mom doesn't care because my dad always flames her for her cooking most of the time. I think the only time is because my mom doesn't eat anything but beef, so she doesn't eat pork. And if she cooks like or chicken or anything like that, so if she cooks with one of those two, we just she doesn't personally know how it tastes or like how it's gonna be. So my dad's like, this is kind of bland. like he doesn't like straight up blame her, but he'll just be like he'll be eating it and he's like too salty, or he'll be like this is bland, you know? Like it's he's not like straight up roasting her, but he'll definitely say something. If he doesn't like it, then he'll be like, yeah, I think I'll have something else instead. My dad's brave, man. Honestly, yeah, my dad is brave, but my mom's also very like reserved. Also, yeah. Do I celebrate Thanksgiving, Korean Thanksgiving as well? Yeah, we do. That's your dad too, really? Yeah, my parents. Okay, ever since me and my brother, or well, I moved out here, we usually forget and are reminded either like the day before or the day of that it's Korean Thanksgiving. So, but I mean, we usually get something or like cook something during it. Your 1 year fall anniversary passed since last stream? Really? I mean, happy 1 year. Get Korean fried chicken, problem solved. I mean, that's not really a traditional food you have, but I mean, yeah, I mean, it's always good. Am I gonna do a draw my life video for YouTube? I mean, I think those videos are cool, but there's like thinking about my life and the progress. Like, there's some interesting moments, or like but I feel like generally it's not. It wouldn't be that interesting to watch, so I don't think I'd ever do one. There's not much to say, or like not much I would want to say, I guess, because I feel like for personal family stuff, I'd rather just keep it to myself. So I don't think I'd ever do like a draw my life thing. Thank you for the 8 months. No one saying thank you. The drawings I get, yeah. It does. I mean, I've watched a couple of people's, and they're pretty nicely made. But yeah, I don't think I would personally make one. Draw my life would just be like, I went to school, I drew, I played some video games, I existed. I moved a couple of times, and yeah, and now I'm here. Clap, 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 like, for the most part. I mean, there are other things, but I feel like when it's so hard to recall more. Yeah, it's like what I would want to share and don't want to share. It's like hard thinking about the lines between that. Record for shortest draw of my life? Yeah, I could go for that, but nah. I mean, I feel like those are a little bit more seriously taken, or I feel like they're more meaningful. So I wouldn't want to do one where it's like there's not much to it. I suppose. Draw my life speedrun any percent? Yeah, basically. Can I wish you luck on your exams? Good luck. I hope you ace your exams. And to anyone else who has exams or tests, as long as you study, I'm sure you'll do well, you know? What am I studying? Nothing. Actually, I'm studying WoW right now. I recently picked up World of Warcraft, so I'm studying that, but other than that, I'm out of school, so I'm not studying anything. Thank you for subbing with Prime Kimbuku. Thank you. Where's my cat? He's outside, as in like outside of my room. What if I don't know how to study? Well, I'm sure you will learn how to study soon enough. End of semester game art bachelor, please help. You've got this. I've been playing WoW with Peter and Scar. No, I've been playing with some friends, and yeah. Scar was saying, I was asking what server I was playing on because they said they might play on a lower population server because the one that everyone's on is full and there's gonna be a queue, so yeah. I'm quite the motivational speaker. I feel like I can offer some words. I'm much better at typing words than speaking them out loud. Like, I wish I had the ability to, you know, speak as I type, but my brain has difficulty thinking of words to say out loud. But the thing is, you know, like thinking, I don't have a problem thinking on the spot typing something, but when I'm saying it out loud, it's like my vocabulary book has been chopped into like fifths, and I just like have 1/5 of my vocabulary in my brain. But also, I feel like when I do give advice, when I'm speaking out loud, it's the things people ask, I feel like it's very simply put, but you know, I could also say things, but when people are like, how do I start doing this, then like the easiest thing is to say, like, you know, just start. Even if it seems like, you know, people are like, just start forehead, or like, just do it, but I feel like it's the easiest thing. But the hardest thing is to actually start doing it and like getting yourself used to it and regulating it. But yeah, I love typing. I'm not too much of a fan of saying things out loud. I just feel like I can communicate much better through typing. What's this advice for? Oh, I mean, I wasn't really giving advice currently, but I was just speaking more of like in a general sense. Do I have a technique for getting myself to actually do things? Yeah. Well, no, not really. I mean, if I need to do something, I get pretty anxious about it, and that makes me, you know, that drives me to do whatever I need to do because I don't like that feeling. But it's either I have like a really big burst of like motivation to do it, or if it's something I know I need to do and like it's not gonna go away unless if I have to do it, it's just, I don't know, I just sit myself down and do whatever I have to do. I don't cast a magic spell on myself. I'm like, you will do this right now. It's more like, I should just do this so I could get out of the way. Just typing stream. Honestly, I feel like I would be very good at a just typing stream or just replying through chat. Cutting down your head before doing something big works for you? Interesting. I just feel like, for me, I just think to myself, like, you know what? It's better to just get it done now than later, or, you know, like, having to consistently worry about it or think about it. So I just try to tackle it all. I played League lately. Yeah, I played yesterday too, actually. I don't know. I haven't played. I feel like I've been playing daily, but today is like the first day I haven't touched it yet. The day is not over yet, so I can't say I didn't play League today, but as of now, I haven't played it just yet. Never saw me as a drummer. I mean, I don't know. Do you ever like look at someone and you're like, yeah, they look like they play this instrument? I feel like I don't really think about that unless if I like notice their hands or like something like that, then I'm like, maybe they play an instrument or something. But yes, absolutely. Really? Maybe I just don't think about it that much or at all. Play the triangle. Please post drum covers. If I actually do get a drum set, I would actually, yeah. I mean, drum covers are cool, but I don't know if I would upload myself playing them. I feel like mine's a little too basic unless if I learn more things. Drums are so fun, and yeah, honestly, playing an instrument, it's been so long. I do miss it a lot. I've been like learning things along the way, like some languages or an instrument, something daily. Something to work on daily would just be nice, but we'll see. Have I practiced with DAF yet? Not yet, but you know, we'll get that arranged at some time. Yeah, I wanted to get a digital set. I definitely could not fit like an actual drum kit inside of my apartment, but I definitely could fit an electronic one. But that would still take up a decent amount of space, I feel like. But we'll see about it. Thank you for the 2 months, girl. Thank you. You did the orchestra because practice 4 hours. When you guys did band or orchestra, did they make you do like practice sheets? And like you'd have to turn it, like you'd have to fill it out and like you'd have to turn it in every week? I hated that so much, actually. Wait, some of you guys didn't have it? I'm kind of jealous, but yeah, I mean, for those who said yeah, I guess you guys understand the pain. It's just like, I would definitely... Okay, actually, I would have to practice a lot of the time, because my parents would be like, you didn't practice. And then I'd be like, okay, if I practice now, will you sign it? They're like, yeah, sure. So that was like, yeah, how I did it. Thank you for the sub with Prime, Daz. Thank you. I think my dad cared about me practicing the drums more than practicing like my flute for band, which was actually graded. He just preferred me to play the drums. He'd always ask me to play the drums too. He'd be like, go play the drums. I'd be like, I don't want to. And he's like, just go do it. I'm like, all right. Your orchestra teacher used to make you listen to audio clips and then fill out the notation. Well, I can't say I've ever had that happen to me. I think my dad just really liked, yeah, I mean, every time I'd play the flute, I feel like my parents really didn't like the sound of it, probably because it was higher pitched and annoying, but they never minded me playing the drums at all. Drums or piano, they didn't care, but other instruments, I feel like when I played the violin, they didn't like the sound of the violin either. Did my parents play instruments? I don't think so. My mom definitely has never played an instrument. My dad knows how to play the guitar a little bit, I feel like. Thank you for the 18 months, anything. Thank you. Your parents told you to stop playing the drums because of so much noise. My dad would tell me he'd play the drums even if it were nighttime. I'm like, well, wouldn't it wake up the neighbors? He's like, who cares? Just play it. I'm like, okay. What about my brother? My brother played the saxophone and the guitar, I believe. Yeah, I mean, we have a guitar here, so I mean, he does play the guitar. And then I think my brother learned the drums a little bit because he was for church or something, but I feel like my brother learned piano as well. And I feel like that's why we have a piano at home. But I'll have to ask. I'm pretty sure my brother was forced to learn piano. And then I learned piano for a little bit. Thank you for gifting 10 subs, Elite Sky. Thank you. If you guys got a sub from Elite Sky, please make sure to thank them. You think you got kicked out of... I stopped learning piano because my piano teacher moved, so... that's why. Anyone is welcome as long as, you know, you're nice. Hi, Elite Sky. Hope you're doing well. Your parents made you play piano too, but you didn't like it and you switched to saxophone. Honestly, saxophone's cool. My uncle started learning how to play the saxophone, actually. Geez, family band. I mean, I think everyone in my family just learned an instrument. I feel like my older cousin, she learned the piano for like a very long time, and my younger cousin, she learned piano and I think she played the viola, not the violin. Or maybe she did play the violin. I don't know. I don't remember. And then my youngest cousin, he played drums. We actually learned how to play the drums from the same instructor, so I thought that was funny. And then he knew that we were related. And I'd either ask him how he's doing, or my cousin would tell me that our instructor asked about me, or like how I'm doing, because I haven't seen him in a while. Hi, Grotel. Kind of, I wonder if he's still teaching. I mean, he was very old, so I would assume he's not teaching anymore and he's, you know, nicely retired. But, you know, I hope he's doing well. I still remember his name. Do you guys remember all your teachers' names? Like, I still remember my preschool teacher's name. But maybe I'm just, like, good with or names are memorable to me. You remember the cool ones? Like, Do you guys remember all your teachers from like preschool, first kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, sixth grade? Like I remember all of my teachers. You don't even remember your current professor names? Okay, okay. After I got to college, I kind of, stopped really paying attention to the names, unless if I talked to them pretty often, or like if I emailed them, or like actually went up and asked them. You miss most of them, to be honest? Oh, that's cute, actually. Yeah, I remember a lot of my, like, childhood, teachers. But yeah, after I got into college... I mean, some of the classes I, like, barely paid attention to. Or, like, I would just read, but not really pay attention in class, so... Makes sense. Thank you for the 23 months, Wintermelon. Thank you. You only remember the good ones. I mean, fair enough. Facts, the college student classic. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Hi, Kakashi. Are you feeling all sentimental now? I mean, that's a good thing, isn't it? How's my day? It was pretty chill. Like, I woke up, I got on WoW, and did some dungeons, and I did a raid, and then I decided to stream. So yeah. Do I still have my yearbooks? I never bought yearbooks. I never wanted to really keep them, or I didn't care too much about it. Also, I wouldn't like staring at my yearbook pictures either. I mean, I guess they're good for like memories, but also they're expensive. I think they're like 50 bucks for a yearbook, especially when you got into high school. I don't remember if they cost anything in elementary school. I don't think they did, but as you got older, I think yearbooks costed something, so I was like, there's no way I'm asking my mom $50 for a yearbook. I had to pay for yearbooks? Yes, I did. Especially, yeah, I think in middle school as well, so middle school, high school. I probably have like a elementary school yearbook floating around at home. But other than that, no. I think the cutest thing I actually have is from my preschool, and it's just like, I guess I took like a bunch of pictures. It's kind of like a scrapbook, or like, yeah, it's just like the things, all the things that I did in preschool. I'll have to show you guys if I ever go back on the East Coast, or go back home on the East Coast sometime. It wasn't a preschool yearbook, but there's like pictures of me and like my friends in preschool, or like a finger painting thing I did in preschool. There's just like a bunch of like small activity things like all compiled into one book, and I still have it somewhere. All your yearbooks were full of hags? Yeah, I feel like that was a majority of my yearbooks too. Or sometimes like me and my friends would write something like pretty long to each other. I think I tried to write something meaningful if someone asked me to sign their yearbook. Like I wouldn't just sign hags. It just feels so, I don't know, empty. Yeah, have a great summer. Like, I could just literally say that to you out loud. What's the point of me writing that to you? So, if I did write in someone's yearbook, it would have a little bit of length to it. What is HAGS? HAGS stands for have a great summer, and that's what people would just write in each other's yearbooks. Just HAGS, smiley face, and then dash their name or something like that. Do I have embarrassing crush stories? No, not really. I mean, I think the biggest crush that I could think of was when I was in elementary school. I had like the biggest crush on this guy, but I never said anything. It was just like more like of a like I would admire him from a distance, but I was friends with him, but it's not like I would ever say anything because I just thought it was weird. But I liked him. And then the thing, it's not embarrassing, but like anything that he would like if he was like into like some sort of music or like the song, then I would like check it out. I'd be like, and I'd like come to like whatever he liked, you know. But I feel like that's generally what you do when you do like someone. Thank you for the sub, Kazuma. Thank you. I feel like everyone does that. It's like if someone you like something, then you're more inclined, or like you have somewhat of an interest into it, or like you end up checking it out at least. You're like, if you do like it, then you're like, I could, get into this, or yeah. It's nice to have commonalities with someone, and especially if it's someone you like, right? Like, but yeah. Then again, I feel like these days there's more to it. But like back then, when you're just in school and you had crushes, it was, yeah. I hated bus rides. The most memorable thing I remember doing on bus rides was playing chopsticks. Like that's all I would do to pass time to get home from, or like in my school bus rides. Chopsticks was so fun. That was like the only thing. And there's like some, it was like frog. It wasn't leapfrog, but it was like there was like a song that went along with this thing. But for the most part, I think I just played chopsticks a lot on the bus rides back home. What is chopstick? It's like a game, and then like so basically you're against someone, and then it's like, you start off with 2, and then it's like one person, and then you like hit the finger, and then that adds like another one, and then basically if you get to 5, then you like lose this hand. But I don't know, I don't know. That was a really bad explanation. Like if you just saw someone play, like 2 people playing, if I had another person here, it would be much easier to understand. Then you have those cheaters who have the exact. Do you know how like people, like some people would not make the first move and they go like this, and then some people would just go like back and forth until like someone would hit them. Yeah, it was dirty players. Yeah. Yeah, it was yeah. Good times. I was one of those. I'm sorry. It's okay. We've all had our time, probably. Good old days. That's what they call it in the US. Yeah, I mean, if you live somewhere else, then maybe it's called something else. But yeah, in the US, it's chopsticks, or I guess maybe they just call it. I don't know. I've never heard anyone call it sticks, but I mean, my elementary school was pretty predominantly white, so, and they all called it chopsticks, so I mean that's what I'm trying to think of like the stuff that I did in elementary school. Actually, I remember one of like my elementary school gatherings really well. I mean, the things that I remember is like recess and using the computer and people either playing Neopets on it, or the Impossible Quiz, or Motherlode, which is like a mining game kind of, and then I would use KidPix. KidPix was really fun, but that was way back when I was in 2nd grade, 1st grade. I think after 3rd grade, KidPix was like discontinued or something like that. Thank you for the 2 months, Blue Laggy Blob. Thank you. And Did I ever look up bad words in the dictionary? No, never actually. I don't think I ever did. But yeah, then recess people would play like wall ball, foursquare, and I think they played like kickball as well or something like that. But I was always chilling on the swings or, you know, sitting around. I wasn't really doing much around recess time. I didn't want to move. Tetherball was just a height difference. I feel like I had tetherball somewhere, but it wasn't in my elementary school. You played Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't think I ever brought my cards to school either. Oh, I'd play checkers. I played board games a lot at recess, actually. Yeah, that's the majority of what I remember, but I would usually, like, if you could stay inside, I'd just stay inside and draw. Or... I'm not even sure. I'm pretty sure I brought my DS to school, but I would always play it after, like, going back home or on the way to school. I don't remember any of the people or like the students playing card games though. I loved Magic Tree House. Magic Tree House was one of like my favorite series to read when I was younger. Besides like the Warriors. I was actually talking about that, the Warriors series with Scara like not too long ago, but Magic Tree House was one of my favorites. I really liked school book fairs or scholastic book fairs. That's what they were. Warriors, the cats, yeah, the cats. I thought they were so cool, and like I would like make my own clan and like make my own characters. And like I'd be on Microsoft Word typing my own stories. Yeah, good times. I remember Captain Underpants. I had a couple of those books. Thank you for the 2 months, Bear. Thank you. I also really liked Garfield a lot as a child, or I liked reading the comic books. And there is another one that I really liked reading, but I can't really remember. I swear it's called Foxtrot, but let me go look at Foxtrot comic. Oh yeah, it is called Foxtrot. Yeah, I used to read this a lot too. And then my 6th grade teacher, she had a lot of the Archie comics, and she like had a bookshelf in her classroom, and then I would just like read those all the time in recess. I read some Calvin Hobbes as well. I loved Garfield. Garfield was so fun to read. I don't know why though. I didn't really read Peanuts. I watched it a little bit though. Or I'd see the cartoons on lasagna. I would actually love some lasagna right now. I never really read Goosebumps much. Thinking about old cartoons, I really liked watching Tom and Jerry all the time too. Or like, that was usually on more towards in the morning in Cartoon Network. You're too scared to read Goosebumps? I feel like the covers really like drove me away from reading it, or I didn't really find much of an interest in it. My commissions link with the should have a www. Oh, okay. I will make sure to change that around. Thank you. Animorphs. I forgot those existed, and then like people started making memes out of it, and then I went back and Google searched Animorphs, and the covers are just so like, who thought about making these these covers. So I judged a book by its cover. Maybe. You know, like sometimes. Let me fix this. Where is it? Well, let me put a www dot. Alright, hopefully I fixed that now and there shouldn't be an issue anymore. Yeah, Animorphs was not really of my interest. I don't think I read a singular Animorphs book, but did you guys ever read Judy Moody? I kind of liked reading those books. Or it was like it was when I was really young, but I don't know if you guys read that. That was when I was like really, really young. Judy Moody pissed you off? I mean, I can see why, but I would just read those books. And then I feel like as I got older, that was when Twilight was popular, and then some other thing. I liked Aragon when I was younger. Dude, there's like another book with a dragon. I want to say it had like Pendragon in the name, in the title. I don't remember though. Or was it just called Pendragon? Aragon movie was whack. Oh yeah, I wouldn't like. I've seen so many bad reviews on the movie. I think I really liked the book after Aragon, Eldest. Well, red's my favorite color, and I also thought the book cover was super cool. But you know, I would buy hardcover books. I mean, if I had a choice, I would buy paperback books, but whenever I'd buy hardcover books, I'd take off the like art cover of it and then like put it aside somewhere. And I just have it permanently just only the hardcover. I think it's just because I would read, if I'm reading in one sitting, I'm usually like, I end up laying down in bed, right? So I don't want to like keep adjusting my hands because it's like, it doesn't fit well with like the art cover as well, so I just take it off. The dust jacket, is that what it's technically called? I never really learned what it was called, but yeah, I mean, it's just for comfort reasons. Yeah, and I also don't want it to crinkle up. Like, I want to keep it in its best position, so, or condition, so I'll just like put it aside somewhere. Did I use a bookmark or fold the corner of the pages? Oh god, I would... like, anytime I'd see a corner of a book getting folded, there's something that breaks inside of me. Because it's just like, I like my books being in, like, pristine condition, you know? I don't... like, every time I see a corner folded, it makes me sad. I usually just find something and stick it in there, like a piece of paper by the side of like my desk or something. I just like, I never had like an actual bookmark because I don't know, I would never like keep track of it, but I just put a piece of paper in my book and then I'm like, yep, this is where I was. But I mean, I know some people who like heavily annotate their books and highlight and mark and like fold the corners and stuff. So I mean, you know, if you're really like intensely, you know, going through a book like that, I mean, I guess it makes sense. But if I'm just like reading a book out of fun, I'm definitely, yeah, I wouldn't fold the corners of the page. Your classmate broke the spine for more flexibility when reading. You die on the inside. No, and then it gets all like wrinkled up. That's so sad. I think I read decently, or I skim pretty fast. but yeah, retaining all that information in the long run, maybe not so skilled at that. People's books that look like sunflowers with all the post-its they have, yeah. I know a couple people like that. Hardcovers, I like paperback books. They're just a lot easier. But I feel like hardcover books are more easier to keep in good shape. You actually went from reading books to being a manga one trick. Yeah, I feel like after at some point, like, young adult novels really bored me sometime in middle school, and then I started picking up reading manga online, and that's all I did. I actually used to read so much. Like, I would just be bored and just pick out a random one and start it and finish it, and then, like, start another one. I don't know how many I read through per day, but I do remember reading through a lot in high school. Do I remember my first manga? The first manga I bought was probably Fruits Basket from, like, Borders. I'd be excited to go to Borders all the time for the new updated. Yeah, me and my friends would always read Fruits Basket. Yeah, I would probably say that was my first one. Yeah. Borders, oh my, yeah. Borders is my favorite place to go, and then, you know, doesn't exist anymore, so yeah, there's that too. Good times, yeah, good times. You have to be at least 30 years old. I'm not 30 years old. Borders existed when I was pretty young. Have I ever read American comic books? Oh yeah, a couple of them. Cause, like, they would have them at recess and stuff like that. I'm trying to think of what manga I read after Fruits Basket. I feel like I watched anime then, or like after Fruits Basket. That's when I started watching anime with my brother. So yeah, probably Naruto was the next one. And I did have a couple of Naruto books. I mean, I know for sure that I owned Volume 5. Because that's the one that I would read over and over all the time. Yeah, I read Eyeshield 21. I really, really liked it, actually. I really like the artist for Eyeshield, or who drew Eyeshield 21. And then I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, he technically just redrew One Punch Man, because One is the original creator. Same with Eyeshield 21, because he didn't write Eyeshield 21, he just drew Eyeshield 21, I think. But yeah. Eyeshield 21's really good, even though it's not too heavily talked about. I think it's one of, like, it's like top sports for me. Yeah, it looks really good. Have I read Blue Lock? I like read 2 chapters of it and I haven't gotten past it. I've been told it's good, but like, I don't know, I can't get myself to read it yet. But anime was so meh. My cousin watched the anime and he really liked it. But yeah, I mean, I feel like in most cases I would always tell people to read over watch, because I always like how the art looks in the manga much more as well. I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah, I read One Outs a little bit because Scar recommended me that too. I read a couple of chapters and it was pretty interesting, but I think I started reading it on my phone. The coach guy in Blue Lock is annoying, so you stopped reading. I see, yeah. I'm not good with annoying characters. I get fed up pretty fast. If you like soccer manga, you highly recommend Run. Yeah, I mean, I like all sports. I feel like I've watched Red, volleyball, you know, basketball, soccer, baseball, driving, like, or racing. Yeah, I mean, tennis. So, yeah. I love Prince of Tennis. Prince of Tennis was like, it was like my first sports manga that I completed because I just read it at the library because I was so bored. Thank you for the 2 months, Nikki. Thoughts on VTubers? I think they're cool. Like, there's a lot of effort that goes into making VTubers, but I think it's kind of nice, like, having a different identity. I don't know. Seems interesting. I don't really watch them, but I mean, I see some on my timeline and like they're cute or like they're interesting or they're funny, yeah. It's definitely entertainment for sure. Okay. It is. Yeah, I feel like Prince of Tennis, if I reread it now, I would still enjoy it like a lot, a lot. Anyways, I'm gonna go eat dinner. So yeah, anyway is my classic starting line of I'm gonna end stream. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat dinner now. Dinner at 10 p.m. Well, yeah, I haven't really ate. Well, I did eat like at 2 hours before stream, but I call that like a late lunch. So yeah. Eating what? I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out when I go look in my kitchen right now. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Maybe I'll be back tomorrow. But if not, the day after. Maybe I'll be better at WoW, so maybe I could stream some WoW. Who knows? But yeah, probably just gonna play some more WoW off stream and stuff. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna go raid Skara. Hi, Saint. Ken was telling me a story of you guys dungeoning or raiding or something, but yeah, Skara's playing WoW right now, so you guys can go look. And if you know how, if you've played WoW, then that's great. If you haven't played WoW, then maybe you can look to see if it's something that you like. I don't know, but you know, say hi to Scar for me. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, morning, evening, wherever you are, afternoon, you know. And see you next time. Bye.
Bagzar.